Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker, coming to you with another MLB DFS main slate video. But don't you dare be sour. The NBA video is coming up in a little bit. I just wanted to do the MLB first because I wanted to say thank you to everybody. My last video last night got 1,100 views. That's the most I've had pre-COVID. Pre-COVID, I was getting 1,500 to 2,000 views a night. So to see that jump was just amazing. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. But hopefully you guys did watch it. We had a lot of good picks, a lot of good home runs. Schroeder's picks went off. But hopefully you guys got that big hefty bag. You got that bread. Yeah, it was just a great day for baseball, man. Great day. What else do I need to add? Yeah, we cashed. I'm gonna show you here in a second. But again, just want to say thank you so much for all the views. And hopefully you return. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's go. So, like I always do, I show. So, main slate, winner. Got a 116 here. Main slate, sorry, 116. Yeah, I did. 116. And then this one on 138 was really nice. How about Scherzer went out there and totally screwed it up? Did not pay off that price tag. And then my FanDuel, the main slate, cash. Um, how about Familiar Reyes? Goes out there, gets 2 home runs, and then gets hurt. Oh man, NHL. We did some late night showdowns. I came in 12th in the large GPP, so very nice. Very nice, like 500 entries, something like that. I'll take 12th. And then after hour slate cashed. So every single sport, y'all. This is what we do. They did some fire in NASCAR. I just didn't get a chance to play NASCAR. Shout out to Kennyman today for bringing up that fire in NASCAR, our NASCAR expert, guys. www.dfsclub.com. Thank you. Welcome, new members. Again, we're just growing by the day. It's a beautiful thing. We got 3 providers in 1, DFS Space, myself, Skywalker DFS. You got the DFS Whispers. You get every single sport: NBA, KBO, MLB, NFL, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports. You guys realize NFL's next month? That's Summer's flying by quick. Click the join now button. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And here are your plans, guys. The cheapest in the industry. Shop around. I encourage you to do it. Ask them how much they charge. Ask them how much for every single sport. See what answer you get. All right? Come talk to me afterwards. www.dfsclub.com, guys. All right. So, with that said, let's get into it. Big slate. Big slate. We got a big 11 gamer coming up. Doesn't start till late afternoon, so that's good for me. So, but I haven't checked to see what time basketball starts, so I won't speak too soon. But all right, so pitchers, not a lot that I really like, but we'll get into them anyway. Hin Jin Ryu, you think I'd be better, right, doing these KBO videos for so long? 9-4, going up against Baltimore, which kind of scares me because Baltimore's been hitting the damn skin off the ball. But his last 2 outings, guys, 43-29. Doesn't do well against the Orioles either. They're 6 for 14 at bats lifetime, but yeah, for 9-4, I don't know. It's just pitching is just so few and far between here. You could do Ross Stripling here, which I like against Seattle for 7-9. Because it's Seattle, right? We're gonna pick on Seattle all year. Stripling will get you double-digit fantasy points. Will he break a slate? No. 7 at bats, batting 143 against him. So if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably go Stripling. Just for the he's not going to totally go out there and get you negative points. That's the absolute worst, right? 10, 18, 10, 29 in his last 4, guys. Ross Stripling, my favorite pay up at 7-9. Then I like Jordan Yamamoto. These Marlin pitchers are doing pretty good. I took the Marlins pitcher today and got me 7 more fantasy points than Scherzer did. 6-6 for Yamamoto. Yamamoto's the real deal. I don't know how long you've been watching baseball, but he's been in it for a couple of years. He's a good pitcher. Going up against the Mets, Mets are either hit and miss. Batting 279 lifetime against Yamamoto, but 6-6. Yes, get him in there. He's due for a good game after 2 bad outings. Before that, he got 31 fantasy points. And the last time he faced the Mets, he got 31. That must have been the 31-point game. So I do love Yamamoto at 6'6". Next up, I like Zach Davies against Texas because Texas Rangers, nah. They're batting 267 lifetime against them. Especially for the late night slates, guys. Those of you, ladies and gentlemen, that play the late slates, I like Zach Davies against Texas at 8-2. What's he got here? 18, 27, fantasy point 6, 18. So he won't totally go out there and screw you up either. So the matchup's good. Texas strikes out a lot. So get him in there. All right. So let's go to first base. How about my A's? They did it again. Not only did they do it again, they put up 2 touchdowns, right? Go Oakland. Let's go. All right. So first up, first base, Cody Bellinger at 5-1. Bellinger against a righty. I'm just going to play the matchup. No at-bats versus Dunn. Brooks and Dunn's goddamn nephew here. But Bellinger's been doing good. Finally woke up. It took him long enough, right? 17-32 before that 0. So Bellinger against righties, you always want to go there, especially in the night slate. Get him in there. Next up, Matt Olson going up against a righty. Matt Olson's been on fire. It ain't going to stop either. 15, 16, 14, 14 in his last 4, guys. Get him in there against a righty. Matt Olson at 5-1. Yes, sir. And we got the MVP right here, Schroeder Skywalker. Schroeder wanted to say hi, so if you stick around, you're new to the video. We do a segment called Schroeder's Picks. And Schroeder right here picks 3 home run calls for you guys. And he gets you one guy that's going to get you double. So his record speaks for itself, guys. So make sure you stick around for Schroeder's Picks. He gets cat treats after, so he's very spoiled. But he's going to stick around, I guess. Or not. There he goes. Okay. All right, so next up, we got Luke Voigt, 4-5. That's second in the lineup. The Yankees score 10 runs a game. It's just how it is. You know, we just live with it. But against Perez, he's 3 for 6. That's a 500 batting average, 2 singles, 1 home run, guys. Get yourself some Luke Voigt at a very affordable 4.5K. Next up, I got Jose Abreu from these white-hot Chicago White Sox. 4-7. That's third in the lineup, but against Boyd, he has 33 at-bats, guys, and he's a lefty. Abreu crushes lefties. Batting 394, 2 home runs, guys. 1 double, 10 singles. Get him in there. He's under 5K. For that matchup, yes, sir, and ma'am. Because I know I got ladies and gentlemen that watch, so Jose Abreu, get him in there at 4-7. Next up, I got down goes Todd Frazier at 4-2. Good matchup for him. Going up versus Davies. He's 3 for 8 lifetime. That's a 375 batting average. 2 home runs. 2 home runs and 8 at-bats. So I like those odds at 4-2. Todd Frazier, you could do worse at 4-2. Get him in there. He'll be solo owned, guys, because people don't know these matchups. They don't know this stuff. But that's why you're watching my video. Next up, Ryan McBoom makes the video again. He does. He's minimal price, 2-6. Scheduled to bat 6th. 1-for-1 versus Whistler. He goes out there on the mound and whistles. And then he throws his pitch. 1-for-1, 1 home run. Batting 1,000 with a home run. So Ryan McBoom at 2-6, yes. Get him in there. All right, so let's go to second base. Got the Whistler out there. Sound like a gunslinger. Next up, all right, so we got Calvin Biggio at 5K. Okay, I kind of don't like the price. I do like he's going up against a righty. He was hot as of late until the last 2 games. Biggio's the man. Like, he's a kid, but I think he's the future. It's not Vlad. I think Biggio is the future of this franchise. Biggio can go out there and break a slate at any time. And I always try and get him in whenever he's facing a righty pitcher versus corn on the cob. All right. So get him in there at 5K, because at this position, second base, I don't see a lot I like at all. I got Jose Peraza here. 2-8, because I always get you guys that value. Good value, though. 2 for 5 against John Michael Montgomery. Batting 400, guys, 2 singles. So for 2-8, you'll take 2 singles all day, every day. That just crushes that value there. And Peraza's not bad. I know he bats ninth in the lineup, but whenever I play him, he does pretty good. All right, so let's go to third base. All right, so off the tops, we got Alex Bregman going up against a lefty. So Bregman against lefties, always a good idea. At 5'2", get him in there. Then we got Anthony Rendon. He's made himself nicely at home in LA here. Bats third, which makes it great for Trout. I mean, him and Trout, like, you can't walk Rendon because then when are you going to pitch to Trout, right? Rendon's going up against a lefty. He's going up against Anderson. 2 for 5 lifetime, 2 singles, guys. Rendon at 5-1, especially in the late slate. Get him in there. Going up against some San Francisco Giants. Next up, we got Gio Urshela. So I'm trying to get you guys these Yankees that are under 5K. And going up against Perez, he's 1 for 2, 1 home run. I like those odds. 2 at bats, 1 home run. He bats fourth. Give me a Gio Urshela at 4.8 and get him in there. Let's see. Jeff McNeil's okay at 5K. He'll be very low owned because the price is too high, I think, and I'm sure a lot of others are going to think that way. But against Yamamoto, 3 for 6, 1 home run, guys. 2 singles, 1 home run. That's a 500 batting average. And Yamamoto is a righty. So Jeff McNeil will be, for low ownership, get him in there at 5K. Next up, Brian Anderson, 4-3. This kid has some power. Bats fifth. Going up versus how the hell do you pronounce that? Ghislaine Maxwell? I don't fucking know. I don't know how, you guys help me out with this. I don't know how to pronounce this pitcher's name. Sound like Epstein's old lady. Well, whatever. He's going up against a righty. He crushes righties. He's 3 for 7 against him, batting .429, 1 triple, 1 home run, 1 double. He's gotten everything but a single. I do like that. Get yourself a very low owned Brian Anderson tomorrow at 4.3K. Next up, I really like this one. Franco, guys. James Franco's long lost cousin. Also going up against the Whistler. 6 for 12. That's a 500 batting average. 2 home runs, 2 singles, 2 doubles, and he's only 3.6. Get yourself some Mikel Franco, guys. That's incredible. Bat 7, so not too bad. But against the Whistler, looks like the Whistler's the target today, right? That's what it's looking like. Get yourself some Franco. James Franco. Next up, for value, because I come through the value, guys, I got Pat Valika going up against Riju, 3 for 6, 500 batting average, 1 single, 1 double, 1 home run, and he's going up against a lefty. Crushes lefty. He's only 2-2. If he plays at 2-2, guys, with that matchup, you best get him in there in a GPP because that'll free up so much salary for everybody else. Pat Valika, you're only gonna hear it on this show. I guarantee it. Get him in there. All right, so let's go to shortstop. All right, no Coors Field today, thank God. Jonathan Villar. You're getting the leadoff hitter for 4-2. Miami's offense is pretty good, guys. Pretty good. He's going up against a righty. I love when he goes up against righties. He steals bases, guys. He gets home runs. He does it all. Jonathan Villar at 4-2 is an option. Next up, Tim Anderson had a decent day today. 14 fantasy points. Got a stolen base. He leads off. He's only 4-5. Going up versus Boyd, he's got 40 at bats. Well, 39 at bats against him. Batting .333. 8 singles, 3 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run. A little bit of everything. But if he gets on base, guys, what I liked was the 8 singles and the 3 doubles, especially in the triple. He gets on base, he's going to steal it. So that's 5 extra fantasy points. So Tim Anderson, get him in there. This is another position here where it's very few players that I actually like. So let's go to outfield. Outfield's always deep. You know that. All right. So Nelson Cruz a little too steep for me. 5'7". I know he's going up against a lefty, but they make it kind of hard for you to just plug him in at 5'7". You guys remember when Nelson Cruz was 4'5", like 2 weeks ago? Guess what? 5'7". I mean, it's worth a shot if you want to take a shot. He's always chalk, but hopefully that 5'7" price tag will bring his ownership down. However, I do like Juan Soto better. I know he makes my video a lot, but when the matchup's there, the matchup's there. And look at this man. 16, 18, 19, 16, 35 fantasy points in his last 5. Gets a plus matchup at 5-6 versus Croissant. 1 for 2, 1 home run. 2 at bats, 1 home run. And he's a righty. The perfect storm. Juan Soto, I love you. This kid has some talent. Look out for this man. Kid. I'm going to call him a kid still. He's still a young man. For him in the future. Just freaking phenomenal. 5-6. Him and Trey Turner, love those guys. But especially on this slate, if I had to pick between the two, I'm going Juan Soto 100%. We already went over Bellinger. JD Martinez, only because he's going up against a lefty. JD Martinez is 4-8. Play at your own risk. It's that simple. Next up, Maxi Kepler. Schroeder's double home run call got us 1 home run. So we'll take it. I'm just going to ride the hot hand here with Kepler. He's 4-6. He leads off. They say he's batting 7th, but he never bats 7th, so I don't see, unless he is, which I doubt it. He's normally always leads off. Max Kepler at 4-6. Get him in there while he's under 5K. Next up, Adam Eaton is only 2-6. Had the mighty have fallen here. But look at this matchup against Croissant. Might be a little Washington and KC stack I'm looking at, guys. How'd that Baltimore stack work for you guys? That Cleveland stack, you guys. Right? I said play that Cleveland stack. I'm kind of liking Washington and KC today. All right? Mix a little bit of both in there. Adam Eaton, 2 for 4 against Croissant. 1 single, 1 double, and he's only 2-6. I haven't seen Adam Eaton at 2-6 ever. Next up, Mike Trout is 6-1. That's all right. I'm going to play him, especially in the night slate. 2 for 3 versus Anderson. 2 singles, guys. He's due for that home run. He'll get it. Mike Trout at 6-1. Schroeder's going to be ecstatic that he made the player pool. Gordo over McNeil, Biggio, Aaron Hicks. So you're getting a Yankee here at 4-5, under 5K. Batting 5th in this lineup that gets 10 runs a game. Going up against Perez, he's 2 for 5, 2 singles, guys. Batting 400. Aaron Hicks, get him in there. Let's see. Let's go down here. Michael Tauchman, too, from the Yankees, only 3-9. Bats in the bottom part of the order, but that's okay. He's going up against Perez, who's a lefty. Tauchman crushes lefties, guys. He's 2 for 2 lifetime against them. 2 singles. 3-9. You want some of that Yankees action? Get him in there, guys. Next up, we got Finding fucking Nemo here. Brandon Nemo. 2 for 4 versus Yamamoto. 500, 1 single, 1 double. Now, I know I pointed out Yamamoto I really like, but I noticed these Mets guys, the only one that has a home run off him was McNeil. So I can deal with 1 home run off of Yamamoto. I'll take that. But Finding fucking Nemo here, Brandon Nemo. Get him in there at 3-8. Leadoff hitter, too, for the Mets. Next up, I absolutely love this play. It'd be very sneaky. Randall Grichuk, 3-7. And he's been getting it done, and no one's talking about him. It's one of these players that always goes overlooked. 19, 12, 14, 10 in his last 4. Look at this matchup today. Against Corn on the Cob, 5 for 7. That's a 714 batting average, guys. 2 singles, 3 doubles. Randall Grichuk, Skywalker's sneaky play of the day. Sneaky. Get him in there at 3-7. Randall Grichuk. Next up, Victor Reyes, 3-6. Why not get a Tiger in here? Going up against Gonzalez, he's 2 for 3 lifetime. 1 single, 1 double. 3-6. Bats 5th. Get him in there. The Tigers will sneak up on you, too, and score like 5 or 6 runs. You never know. Also, I love this play here. Eloy Jimenez, you want to pair him up with Tim Anderson? 4 for 11 versus Boyd. 3 home runs. 11 at-bats, 3 home runs for Eloy here. Whenever I play him, he does absolutely nothing. But at 4-5, I might have to take a shot. That's too good of a matchup. Eloy Jimenez, get him in there at 4-5. All right, we already went over McBroom, so that's it for the regular picks. It's time for your favorite part of the video and mine. I'm looking at him right now. It's time for Schroeder's picks. Now, Schroeder's going to give us, here he comes. He knows the cat is so smart. I'm on Schroeder's picks. Let's go. It's time to pick Schroeder's 3 home run calls. All right? It's so funny. This cat is so smart. If you guys ever have the money, get one of these Bengal cats. They're $2,000, but let me tell you, they're like dogs, and they are smart as all hell. All right, Schroeder. So I know we got this telepathy thing going. Guys, we have fun, okay? Relax, we're having fun. But Schroeder, who's your first home run call? He's already looking at the player pool. Look at him. He loves it. He loves his baseball. Who do you got as your first home run call? Who do you got? Okay. How did I know you were going to say that? Schroeder says his first home run call is going to be none other than Mike Trout, his favorite player of all time, of all times. Mike Trout. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I get your ear? All right. You want to fix? Want to rub it? Okay. Okay. All right, Schroeder. Let's fix your ear. Okay. So, taking a look, who do you got for your second home run of the night? Go ahead. Yeah, you can. He's studying. What can he say? You like what you see? Take your time. Okay. Who do you got? Ah, I like it. Okay. All right. So Schroeder's second pick is Juan Soto. All right, Schroeder. I like it. Good job, buddy. Good job. All right, Schroeder. So who's gonna do it? Who's gonna break the slate and get us the 2 home runs that we need to take these slates down? So I'm rolling through the player pools here. Who do you got to get you 2 home runs this slate? So take a look. Okay. Really? Okay. Hey, they're your picks. You got to own up to them. So Schroeder says Eloy Jimenez is going to get 2 home runs. So that's going to do it for Schroeder's picks, guys. Write those down. Get them in your lineups because it's gold. That's free gold right there from Schroeder. Don't forget, guys, www.dfsclub.com. Schroeder and I would love to have you. Come join the family. We are the largest community, and this is our 1 year anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. We've only been at it for 1 year. Myself, Space, the Whispers, we were talking about it, and we finally pulled the trigger. We're like, these providers are ripping people off. Let's do something together. Let's do something cheap that everybody can afford, and let's just build a great community. And 1 year later, here we are. Here we are, the best reputation in the industry, hands down, hands down. And this beautiful tool right here I'm using, it's Draft Dashboard. It's only $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard. Take the Draft Dashboard challenge. I say that because it's $1 for 30 days, but you can cancel at any time. You get access to all my player pools, all my save lineups, the lineup optimizer, which we'll get to in a second, sleepers and studs, the MLB cheat sheet, because if you can't win, cheat. It's got the best top tier, best mid tier, best studs, best value, and best home run hitters and home run spots that don't make sense, but that's okay. So let's go to the lineup optimizer, get you guys a free lineup before we get up out of here. And what's it got? What's it got cooking here? I always punt catcher, guys. Always. It worked out today. It worked out. What's his damn name? Used to play for Sandy Leone. I punted at Sandy Leone, minimal price, and got me a home run. It was awesome. Completely awesome. So these are all my pick players except for the catcher, which is fine. So there you go. There's a free lineup. It's brought to you by your friends at the DFS Club. And I'm making an announcement here and now. Since those of you that waited till the end of the video, those of you that waited, let's do this contest. Free $25 PayPal. Sponsored by me, Skywalker DFS. All you got to do is be a subscriber. Hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, right? I like honest feedback. And leave a comment below. You tell me who your double home run call is. That's it. I will do the drawing Saturday night. All right. So free $25 sponsored by Skywalker DFS. Subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave me a comment. Who do you have for 2 home runs tomorrow? I'd love to hear it. And that's it. Again, guys, thank you so much for the views yesterday. That just blew my mind. Blew my mind. So it's nice to be going back to seeing that again before the pandemic. And I'm going to say a prayer for everybody. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your friends. Sorry. God bless your loved ones. God bless your neighbors if you like them. And God bless our enemies, for, Lord, they do not know what they do. Where we go one, we go all. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Schroeder and I are out. We got to work on this NBA video. Thank you guys so much. Take care.